What's up, guys? PTB coming back at you again with another freaking dope ass album reaction. And today we're gonna be taking a look at Amiensus? Amiensus. I think he said on the reels. Amiensus Reclamation Parts 1 and 2. We're doing both of them tonight, man. And we got the band with us tonight, so one at a time, if you guys can introduce yourselves to the audience, that would be freaking awesome.
Sure. What's up, guys? My name is James. I play guitar, and you mostly hear me doing screaming and singing.
This is Todd. I play the bass guitar.
And this is Aaron, and I do clean vocals and acoustic and sometimes electric.
Nice, guys. Well, welcome here in the Empire tonight. As I said before on a couple videos, this is a new thing we're doing. We're bringing bands into the live stream to tell us about the songs and stuff, you know, their thoughts and my thoughts, what I think of the songs. It's kind of like an interview, but it's not really an interview. It's like a podcast too, but I kind of like combine a podcast and an interview put together with an album reaction. So it's like, okay, it's something new. I don't see channels doing this. So I was like, fuck it, I'm gonna be a pioneer and do this shit. Unfortunately, you guys won't be able to watch the videos. If you guys have videos for this album, I think you have Vermilion, Fog of War, and The Distance, right? Are the two videos?
Reverie. I think the 5 singles have like either a lyric video, or just like a montage video. So Reverie, Vermilion, Senses Amplified from part 1, and part 2 it's The Distance, Decaying Godchild, and Orb of Vanishing Light wasn't a single, but we also put out a video for that when the album came out last week.
Sick. Okay, if that's the case, then hopefully the songs will stop and I'll be able to get to the videos and watch those. If it's a full flowing album, you guys won't get to see the videos until when I upload. So you guys want to tell me about the history of the band real quick? Just kind of like a brief history. That would be really cool.
Sure. I guess the basics of it would be that. So this is James. Aaron and I started playing music together in about 10th grade, which for us was back in like 2005 or 6 or so. We started a band with Alec called The Last back then. And so around 2010, after we had graduated high school, we recorded our first actual studio EP. It wasn't self-recorded anymore with like $10 Logitech mics at Aaron's house, and we decided to change our name to something. And to be honest, there's no good story. I actually still to this day do not remember why we named ourselves Amiensus. It has nothing to do with the town Amiens.
What does it mean?
France. Nothing. It means nothing.
Wow, that's crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think we just thought it sounded cool, and we were like, yeah, let's do it. And it's, yeah, I guess 15 years later, I guess.
Yep.
Yeah.
And so like the first EP that we did, ironically, is called The Last EP, because our band name prior to that was called The Last, which was named after an old Under Oath song. So
that's badass. No shit. I love Under Oath.
So like Cries of the Past, that album had a song called The Last, and that's what we had named our band after.
As their debut.
It was their second. They had Acts of Depression. And
that's
then
right.
Cries of the Past was like, that was the first one with the keyboards when Chris Dudley joined. But
that's before Aaron joined as well.
Aaron was on
Aaron
the original.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. It was before Spencer joined. So Dallas sang on the first 3 records.
Oh, Aaron was in.
Dallas
okay,
turned.
Yeah, I got to meet the guys at a concert in 2009 or 2010. Awesome group of guys.
Hell yeah. I knew one of the guitar players that passed away, but in any case, 2010, that's when we kind of started Amiensus, and then we had Zach in the band at the time. Zach, we met at the end of high school. He joined The Last, and then Amiensus. And then we met Joe, one of the guitar players as well, around 2009, 2010, playing locally in Rochester, Minnesota. And we started working on Restoration in 2010, 2011 with Joe. And then we met Todd in 2012, and he joined shortly after we released Restoration and has been on everything since. We've had a couple members come and go over the years at various times. Joe wasn't on, for example, the last album. Zach left after our EP in 2017, All Paths Lead to Death, and Kelsey joined at that time. Our first actual live drummer, because we didn't have live drums on the first 2 records. I'm going to blow some people's minds tonight, maybe. But there was just program drums who never had a real drummer. though Alec plays drums. That was originally what he did in the band and what he did on the first EP.
Oh wow.
Um,
Multi-instruments.
so Matt Palazzo played drums for us. I think he's just in Aegean right now, and he might be touring with Todd. Do you know if he's touring with Oceano right now? Isn't that who he's with?
I'm not sure.
I'm pretty sure Matt's on tour with Oceano.
As
right
their
now,
drummer?
or about. Yeah,
Oh,
yeah, he's the
wow.
drummer.
That's sick.
He played in like the Zenith Passage after he quit Amiensus as well for a bit. He's toured with and filled in for like Black Dahlia and shit too.
Wow.
So Matt was our drummer. He was roommates with Chris, who is our current drummer. When Matt decided to move back to central US from Minnesota, he was like, "Hey, your new drummer is my roommate Chris." And we were like, "Oh, okay." And then Chris joined the band in 2016 or 2016, I think it was. And Chris has been in the band since. So we kind of have like a collective. There's really like 6 or 7 of us that are now Amiensus, even though as like a touring unit, we usually tour as like a 5-piece.
Wow, man, that's a hell of a story. So you guys have been a band a long fucking time. So that's, what is that? 24 years? No, 14 years.
Like
14 years, right?
Like we've been Amiensus for 14 years. The inception of like a few of us have been playing music together for almost 20 years at this point. Which sounds like a long time, but like we were teenagers. Like we were early teens when we started playing music, and now we're all like early 30s for the most part.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm going to hit 35 in 2 months. I still can't believe it, but
yeah.
Fucking daddy ages, dude.
Yep.
All right. Well, without further ado, guys, I don't want to waste your time on the YouTube, even though I'm going to edit most of this stuff out, but I don't want to waste your time. Let's get to it, man. The first track is Blink of the Moment. I will talk to you guys after this track, if it stops. So. Already getting some post metal, post black metal kind of vibes from this one. Get some mule vibes. mix is great, dude. I can use some saturation, but other than that, it's pretty good. I like it. The background vocals really bring off that Allegiant Soilwork vibe. Nice bridge with the bass here. Pretty unexpected there. I like the synths going on in the background too. I like this. This is a good beginning track. Still kept that shoegaze kind of vibe, but added post black metal. Are we going to be jumping into the next one? Yep, right in the reverie. Violin. You guys tried to sneak that in there, but I noticed that. I love that you guys kept the melodic vocals from Ascension onwards. That's what Restoration really needed, was melodic vocals. That's huge mule vibes, dude. I love the drum mix, dude. The drum sounds so good, dude. Woo! Love that. The mezzo-soprano voice going underneath James's voice. That's like 3 different voices right there. ride cymbal, dude. You captured that EQ perfect, dude. Yeah, this is probably one of my favorites so far. This is awesome, dude. I'm gonna add this one to my playlist. It's a really good track. Wow. Dude, the mix on this is just awesome. James, I definitely gotta try to learn from you on production. Right into senses amplified. Man, these violins are fucking beautiful, dude. I love it. They're panning left and right. That's awesome. The vocals could be a little bit louder, but it's still a good mix. Did you use Bloom for this? Or what plugins did you use? You guys can text if you want. Still got the Emperor vibe, dude. Really good, dude. Really? So you use simple plugins for this. That's crazy. It sounds awesome, man. Oh, Reaper. Yeah, Reaper's awesome, bro. That's what I use. What the fuck? The BPM just fucking changed like that. This is sick, dude. Awesome track, dude. Especially the ending, dude. Really cool ending. Very unexpected ending, too. Up next is Sun and Moon. Acoustic track. Fingerstyle. This is Todd that played this? The acoustic? Or no, I think he said that Aaron plays acoustic. Kelsey, okay. listen to harmonics. Love it. The spacing out of the vocals. So cool, dude. God, I love this violin. Is that an actual violin or is that a plug-in? It has to be an actual one. I don't hear any glitches in it. That's a cello. Who's playing that? Wow. Cacophonics, who's that? You'll have to send that to me later. Really cool, man. love the melodic vocals, dude. Very amorphous vibes here with the melodic vocals. I love that high shelf you got added there. All right, we're going to take a break there because that is considered a stop. We're going to talk to these guys. So far, the album is really good. Like, really, really well mixed. It kicks the shit out of Ab Reaction already. Already.
hey, we appreciate the honesty. That's what I was excited about, to be honest with you.
Yeah. I know you guys not really didn't like it, but like you were kind of indifferent about my review on Ab Reaction. I was expecting a little bit more from that album, but every band has a weak album. It's a proven fact. So that's definitely your weakest album. But yeah, I really like I like the fact that you guys brought in the live violins, the live cellos, you know. I love the pan vocals, the pan melodic vocals. You guys didn't do that before. I don't remember you guys doing that before. That's something new. This is more of a ambient album compared to your last two and your last three for that matter. But yeah. I'm pretty much already sold on vinyls, so yeah, both of them. And I'm gonna get Restoration. And god damn it, James, make fucking Ascension a vinyl, and get me a hat. Make me a fucking hat. I want a fucking hat.
Okay, you can. So starting with Ascension, we are talking to the label we're on right now about doing a vinyl next year in July, which would be the 10th anniversary of Ascension.
I actually didn't know that. That's cool.
No, I'm not gonna get it. Oh.
So that'll probably happen next year. It'll probably be announced shortly before July. I think July 5th or so.
If I gave you the money, can you hold it for me when I get back?
Oh yeah, we can hold you
it.
Yeah.
Fuck yes.
We'll get artist copies. So like when you order vinyl through our Bandcamp, it's actually coming from the label, not us, but they give us artist copies. So like I got like 40 or 50 of each vinyl.
Sick, dude. Yeah.
So like when I sent you a CD of Reclamation, that was just out of our artist copies.
Nice. So
but,
the fact
hat you can order off of our Big Cartel.
Sorry, I don't mean to interrupt you. Go ahead.
Oh, it's just to say, like hat wise, you can order one off of our Big Cartel. It's just like a logo beanie.
Yeah, I don't do beanies. The reason why is I can't listen to headphones with beanies. So it's always hats.
Hats would be cool though.
Yeah, and like an underbill hat. I've always been wondering how bands make the underbill hats. That would be so sick if you had an underbill Ascension hat, bro. I'd eat that up real quick. But yeah, man. I'm going to dive into the rest of this, but it is a really, really good album so far. You guys have anything to say before you have anything to say before I jump back in that the audience should know?
I feel like you did nail that. Like this is definitely a more atmospheric kind of album. I think Ab Reaction, honestly,
cosmic black metal. That's the word I was thinking of. There you go.
That's a good description. I like that. It does tie in, I think, to Ab Reaction pretty well.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, in terms of like you can see that like in Ab Reaction, and so I think it makes sense in this album a little bit too.